leave the mic thing out until just before you start talking. Pick up the ambiance of the arena.
Yes.
Because if I plug it in, it's basically on mute. Even if that's not on mute, it doesn't pick up a lot of sound. It picks up like you sounded super clear.
Yes.
Last night,
because we didn't have echo. At Rayfield sometimes there's too much echoing.
But you sounded really clear last night.
Good. It was good.
Oh my God, the fucker when you scored, it was like, loud.
I'll try to
that backhand top corner. You're like, and I'm like, oh, good lord.
Good lord. I'll try to control myself.
Oh no, don't. That's what the people pay for.
That's right, man. People pay for it.
STN, live from Burhead.
Yes. Living the dream.
Well, they only give us 2-minute warm-ups.
Cheapskates.
Well, maybe that's our provincial thing, the Playdown thing. I didn't notice.
I was streaming this last night.
Was it?
But we jumped on 1 minute late. My sister's gonna come here and watch the game. She lives in the South End, and with the kids, the nephews and the nieces. So I'll do my job, but during the periods, I'll catch up with my sister. Sis, first time a game, I think. Have to do a bit of this.
Yeah, except, hold on.
Oh.
Well, I'll get your arms. That's all. Oh, you can grab on underneath. Hey there. Wow. It's like you were not even there. Yeah. It's.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know, maybe I was driving too fast or dangerously.
No, it was great.
Okay.
So
was it fast too?
I do. So remember the car that was going really slow on like Whiteside Road or whatever it was?
And I passed.
And you passed. I
Before
passed right
Ramsey
behind
Road.
you.
Yes, okay, yeah, you followed me.
And I followed you all the way until Prince of Wales. Well, turning right.
River Road.
Yeah, so turning right off of River Road onto you got the light and I didn't.
Okay, so you.
And then you lost me. But I had followed you all the way up there, and I'm like, it's got to be you. Because I followed you last night too. Out to Renfrew.
So we're driving buddies. We both drive at a
Pull
nice,
up to the rink at the exact
quick,
same time.
steady pace. Fast, but not too fast.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Just fast.
I know how she drives.
Just fast enough.
What?
I said bullshit. I know how you drive.
Well,
Words already out. Words already out.
Like,
they're all looking for the
Steph
rules.
uses me as an example.
On the highway back, there's a portion of the highway back is limit 110. So cops now, like when it's 100, I know I can go 119, no problem. And I go 110.
I do 128,
and I do
130.
129 in the 110 zone, and I won't have any problem.
It depends on the cop. There's no
I go
rule.
129 in a 100 zone.
Yeah,
And then
before one, yes.
And then
417.
134 usually in a 110 zone.
Okay.
That's kind of my.
You know what?
That's your threshold.
I set the cruise at 130 normally in a 110.
Yeah.
And it's not so much. Like, I mean, I could go faster comfortably. It's just wear and tear on the truck and the fuel economy on the truck. Like already at 130, it's a big freaking difference. Like when I take 416-401 to go to Toronto, I get to Toronto and I need a gas station. I go Highway 7, I'm just under half.
So I always stop in time to not get for my gas.
Yeah, I know.
It's like 20 cents cheaper.
No, I know.
Even if I don't need it, I'm like, top it up.
And I've filled it up there before. They're just not convenient. You have to go in. And then I've heard things, whether it's just BS rumors, but I've heard things about their gas. But again, it's rumors probably.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Jason, massage. So, Edwin, right? He's the
Like this afternoon, my buddy was watching the game.
Your buddy, he was freaking
Doug
Waters. Yeah, very happy with Waters. I saw him there, fucking, I could have sworn he pulled out a notebook too. Are you fucking kidding me?
He says things that
I was like, I was gonna walk over there and go, are you kidding me? High school hockey. Holy shit. I mean, we dominated it. Their goalie played well, but we had lots of shots.
Yeah.
Really had it. Really fucking had it. He had a couple of love saves, but that was we shoot on the both sides. That's it all there. She made a couple of really good saves. Peyton made 2 or 3 that were good. The rest, they didn't have a lot of shots. Karen Moses. But holy fucking good. Best game I've ever seen. She was like, overtime, this and that. You could tell she was in the front. She started getting in. I'm like, told John Bauer, I said, she's pissed off. She's fucking in. She goes in, she goes around the whole team.
The tech.
Not ready. Hold on. Gotta wait for the sound of the cheer.
You got a system. Fire rate or shot rate?
Shot goes, top corner, team off the line. It would have gone through the whole team. Super. And she kept doing it. That's what I was thinking. So she had a penalty roll.
2 o'clock tomorrow. Or at 2.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm not anticipating the win. Although, I'm trying to convince Jamie to have a game plan with red helmet, ankle is taken out.
Oh, that's good, girl. Awesome.
Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Stars Television Network, live from Barhaven, Ontario. Stars in white tonight against the Nepean Wildcats for Playdown game. Roberts, Thompson, McDonald, Sesk, Ferguson, and Crawford in net to start us off. Roberts now on the quick breakout, skating it up. The neutral zone. Back to Sesk. Neutral zone. Sesk. McDonald dumps it in. Wildcats now regrouping on the breakout. Intercepted by Bond. Bond sends it back in hard behind the net. Stars battling in the left corner. Gauthier. Rumble in the corner with Hatfield and puck behind. Back for the Wildcats. Plum catches the puck, sends it down low. Stars keeping the puck in Wildcat territory early in the first period. Still no score. Goes to Bond and back to Plum. Back into neutral zone and the Wildcats dumping it in. Collision behind the net. Wildcats from the point. Wrist shot. Big save by Crawford. Whistle on the play. Face off for the Stars to the left of Crawford. Long wins it back. Wildcats from the point. Dumping it in. Back for Dunlop behind the net. Backhand pass for Houston off the boards on the breakout. Houston passing for Vong. Vong to Sukachev. Sukachev skating it in from the left side. Sukachev now. Wrist shot. Blocker save by the Wildcats. Back for Dunlop on the point. Shot blocked in front. Over to Houston. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron off the boards. Vong sends it. Sukachev putting pressure with Dunlop in the Wildcat territory. Back to the neutral zone now for McDonald. McDonald, long pass for Roberts, a bit too long. Icing is the call.
Blind spot. Nothing we can do. We didn't.
STN apologizes tonight for a bit of a blind spot down low and not seeing all the corners there, bottom right and bottom left of your screens. Sincere apologies, but we do what we can. Oh, we have a first penalty coming up. Hit to the head for the Stars. Where did that come from? This will be a penalty kill early in the first period for the Stars. McDonald off the face-off, back to Ferguson in the corner. McDonald pressuring the point with Thompson. Shot from the point. Glove save, Crawford. Another important face-off one by McDonald over the Susk. Back behind the Crawford net for Ferguson. Ferguson along the boards looking for Thompson. Thompson playing the body and the puck almost trickles out. Sess battling behind the net. Loose puck in front, recovered by McDonald. McDonald swings. Shot behind the net, back to McDonald. McDonald this time sends it all the way down. Line change for the Stars. Special units, penalty kill. 1 minute left in the penalty kill. Gauthier putting pressure, forcing the play down low. Wildcats on the attack. Gauthier, Bond in the neutral zone. Bond taking care of business. Puck back to Tam. Tam high off the glass and trickles out of the zone. Gauthier neutral zone with Plum. Bond as well, forcing the play in the neutral. Plum behind the net. Tam on the other side. Wildcats now circling on the power play from the point. Shot blocked in front. Another shot blocked by Hatfield, losing her stick. Plum now supporting. Hatfield cutting the full stick. Shot. High shot. Save. Crawford. Stars defending, holding on the penalty kill with 8 seconds left. Still no score in the first period. Wrong off the face-off, back to Dunlop. Dunlop around the boards. Quick backhand from the Wildcats over the net. Penalty over, back at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Back to Vaughn. Bergeron going for a skate. Bergeron on the attack. Supported by Houston and Vaughn. Back to Bergeron. Cross ice pass, D to D for Dunlop over to Supercheck. Dunlop. Cross ice pass, neutral zone for Vaughn, and Houston sends it in. And the Wildcats dumping it all the way down, icing on the Wildcats. Roberts on the face-off in Wildcat territory, tying up her player, back for McDonald, and Ferguson on the point, back to McDonald on the give and go. Thompson, Sask, battling in the neutral zone. Wildcats now recovering. Intercepted by McDonald, hitting the skate. Puck is high, recovered by McDonald, over to Thompson. And the Wildcats dumping it in behind the Crawford net for Roberts. Roberts pivots. Ferguson helping out. The Wildcats now recovering loose puck. Pass in front, intercepted by Sesk, and over to Roberts. Roberts looking for McDonald on the breakout. For Thompson now on the blue line. The Wildcats send it back. Cam in the corner. Off the boards for McDonald. McDonald gets it out. Bond on the chase. Bond with some speed. Bond forcing the play down low. And the Wildcats now on the breakout. And it's another icing on the Wildcats. Bond off the face-off for Hatfield and over to Tam. Tam back to Bond. Bond off the boards for Hatfield. Lum blocking with the skate, keeping the puck over to Hatfield behind the Wildcat net. Tip bounce! Tip bounce for Hatfield! What a goal! Stars up by 1. Hatfield scores, assisted by Plum. Stars up 1-0 with 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first period. Go Stars! What great demonstration of good hand-eye coordination by Hatfield. Surprise bounce behind the net, wrapping it around on the other side. Goalie had no chance. Stars up by 1. Wildcats now from the point. Meeting resistance on the blue line by Vaughn. Houston. Sent Sugachev. From the corner now, the Wildcats. Putting the puck in front of the net. Bergeron tying up her player. Shot blocked by Dunlop with her skate and getting it out of the zone. Intercepted by Sugachev on the breakaway. Sugachev pass on the breakaway. Top corner attempt over the net. What a shot by Sugachev, looking for that top shelf. What a show of speed by Sugachev on the breakaway. Thompson in the left corner. Sask, neutral zone for Ferguson. Ferguson. Quick pass from McDonald on the curl, back to Roberts. Roberts hard off the boards and all the way down. Inadvertent icing. Whistle on the play. Stars up 1-0, 7 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first period. Wildcats behind Crawford. Roberts defending behind the net with Sesk. McDonald, hard pass for Thompson on the left breakout. Thompson cutting up the middle, drop pass for McDonald. McDonald with a wrister. Blocked in front, back to McDonald and Ferguson, back to McDonald. Bring it line. McDonald, drop pass on the blue line. Puck is out. Wildcats on the rush. Sesk defending. Sesk behind the Crawford net. Off the right side, off the boards. Looking for McDonald. Back to Ferguson. Down low. Wildcats from the point. High shot with traffic. Just to the right of Crawford. Another slap shot from the point. This time to the left of Crawford. Crawford sends it out. Line change. Strong shots from the points. Way wide. Gauthier. Hatfield. Neutral zone. Now Plum off the blue line. Back to Plum again off the Stars blue line. D to D to Tan. Cross ice for Gauthier now on the left side with Hatfield. Gauthier to Hatfield. Hatfield on ring line. Shot by Hatfield. Hitting the post. Quick pass by Gauthier there. Hatfield on fire so far. Back to Bond. Wildcats trying to clear it. Plum keeps the puck. Back to the neutral zone. Hatfield to Tam. Tam to Gauthier. Gauthier in the zone. Left side. Quick pass for Bond. This time for Bond. What a shot. What a save. Quick chances. Quick chances by the Stars there. Quick passes. Circling back in. Quick wrist shots from the ring up line. And big save by the Wildcats. Bergeron from the point. This time back to Houston. Bergeron pinching, supporting the attack. Bergeron gets taken to the boards. Vaughn helping out. Back to Vaughn. Puck is out. Dunlop on the red line. Quick pass to Sugachev. Stars back in. Oh, little offside there. Houston. Into zone. Wildcats dumping it in for Dunlop. Behind Crawford. Quick pass. And out of the zone. A high risk, high reward play. Back to Bergeron. Sugachev dumps it in. On net. Houston for checking. Whistle on the play. Roberts off the face-off to Thompson, over to Sesk. Stars. Roberts off the boards. Ferguson defending, holding the puck in Stars territory. Thompson, McDonald putting pressure, forcing the dump by the Wildcats, and back to Ferguson. Stars in control. Wildcats, McDonald. Roberts now back checking, taking the puck in the right corner. Now back to the left side of Crawford. And Thompson with a nice pass to McDonald. McDonald, Roberts. Stars battling for the puck. Off the boards in the neutral zone. Whistle on the play. On Hatfield. And Gauthier in the neutral zone. Back to Plum. Plum, quick pass to Tam. Tam to Gauthier. Gauthier off the boards with Bond. Entering the zone. Left corner. Gauthier still at it. Hard off the boards for Hatfield. Hatfield looking for a quick pass to Bond. And Plum picks it up off the point. Back to Hatfield. Hatfield, drop pass. Stars cycling with the triangle. Bond to Hatfield off the backhand. Hatfield gets taken down in front of the net. There's going to be a penalty there. Great cycling there by the Stars. Gauthier, Hatfield, and Bond. And Hatfield paying the price in front of the net. This will be a Nepean penalty. 2 minutes for roughing. This will be a Stars power play. Bond wins it back to Gauthier. Gauthier to Plum. Plum from the point. Great shot. Rebound for Gauthier. Coming down. What a goal! Stars up 2-0. Power play goal. Gauthier assisted by Plum. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first period. Go Stars. Quick power play goal. Long off the face-off over to Subachev and back to Dunlop in the zone. Dunlop stopping behind Crawford, finding Subachev. Subachev on the move. Subachev on the breakout with Houston on the 2-on-1. Subachev ring at line, shot by Subachev. Save. Oh, nice quick shot on target. Stars are not done. We're actually just getting started. Long to Subachev, back to Bergeron in the neutral zone. Houston for checking. Houston behind the net, forcing the play with Subachev. And the Wildcats on the breakout. Dumping it in behind Crawford. Word bounces here behind the net. Back to Bergeron, loose puck in front. Dunlop sends it out. Over to Subachev. Oh, Subachev almost getting away. And then neutral zone, delayed icing. Time for the Stars. Bergeron, Subachev, neutral zone. Subachev. With Bond. Stars are gassed. Line change. And the Wildcats now attempting a breakout. Thompson, Roberts, neutral zone. Back checking. With some energy. Loose puck shot, save Crawford. Rebound, loose puck in front for McDonald. Back for Thompson. Last minute of play in the first period. Dernière minute de jeu en première période. Shot, saved by Crawford. Back to McDonald. McDonald and Thompson now neutral zone. Wildcats now with a new sense of urgency. Dumping it in again. That's all Roberts off the boards. Delayed penalty coming up. .42 seconds left in the first period. Stars up by 2. We are not sure yet what's going on. Stars penalty on the board. A whistle like a penalty. What? Done yet? Don't know yet? No. Stars penalty, but you have to send a player. There was a collision here down on the right side, boarding or roughing or something, but they couldn't figure out who the player was at fault. Okay. McDonald on the move on the penalty kill with Roberts. Special teams to finish off the first period. Sask ran in the corner hard. Shot from the point. Glove save Crawford, whistling it down. Physicality going up a notch here at the end of the first period. A very important play-down game for both teams on the journey to the provincials. On. Battling for the puck with Tan. From the point again. High shot. Save Crawford. Tan. On. Back to Plum. Behind the net. Plum. Thompson smartly off the backhand all the way down. Clearing it. Finishing off the first period. Stars up 2-0 after one period against the Nepean Wildcats. And we're back for the second period. Gauthier, Hatfield, Tam, and Plum still on special teams. Penalty kill for one more minute to start off the second period. Stars keeping the puck in the corner and whistle on the play. Hatfield off the face-off. Back behind the net for Tam, along the boards. Gauthier on the left side. Puck trickles out. Gauthier back to Tam. In Stars territory. And the Stars upping it. In Wildcat territory with 20 seconds left in the penalty kill. Back to Hatfield now, recovering from the left corner, keeping the puck there. And Bong staying high. 3 Wildcats on Hatfield. Wildcats on the attack with a quick shot. Save Crawford from the left side. Dunlop and Bong battling in the corner. Back at even struggling with Bong now over to Sugachev. Back to Dunlop in Stars territory. Quick saucer pass for Houston. Houston tips it in off the red line and into Wildcat zone. Hard along the boards for Roberts on the left side. Sugachev up high. Roberts and Houston. Loose puck in front for Sugachev. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron. Shot from the ring end line. Rebound for Sugachev. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron back to Sugachev. Nice give and go there on the attack. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron. Hard wrist shot. Tipped by Roberts in front. And back to Dunlop. Over to Roberts. Roberts taken to the board. We'll see there. What's the call? Yeah. We wanted to make sure it wasn't two. But it looks like the Wildcats going to the box 2 minutes for boarding or body checking. Interference is the call. Boarding, checking and boarding interference. Stars power play. Roberts winning it back for Dunlop. Dunlop. And then it's his own with Bergeron. High off the glass, whistle on the play. Roberts winning it back to Bergeron, over to Dunlop. Dunlop looking up the middle, intercepted, back to Thompson. Wildcats now attacking from the right corner, behind the net. Dunlop playing the body, back to Roberts. Roberts cross-ice pass for McDonald with some speed into the zone. McDonald and Thompson on the 2-on-2. McDonald, wrist shot on net. Rebound for Roberts and Thompson. Whistle on the play. Yeah. No, we had a few calls yesterday and went through and one tonight, and penalties are called, but then the ref can't identify who's the culprit. Hatfield to Ferguson. Ferguson looking for Gauthier. Gauthier with one hand. Leaving it for Bond. Bond. And Hatfield behind the net. Bond behind the net. Off the boards. Sesk helping out. It's another rumble out there. A royal rumble. This is Playdown hockey at its best. No prisoners. On off the face-off for Hatfield. Sesk with the shot. Back for Bond on the spin shot. Save. Wildcats. Bond off the face-off for Ferguson. Ferguson hard off the boards for Gauthier. Gauthier sends it in for Bond in the right corner. Bond behind the net. Bond pivots off the backhand, still behind the net, going the other direction. Back to Ferguson on the point. Ferguson, shot, tipped by Hatfield on net, rebound. Lots of shots from the point and good tips by the forwards in front. Ferguson putting pressure, keeping the puck in the zone. Wildcat penalty over, back at even strength. Stars up 2-0, 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second period. Gauthier, quick laser pass for Bond. Shot, rebound for Hatfield. Save, Wildcats. Bond winning the face-off. Houston over to Plum with a shot. Save. Chef left side. Puck bounces over Tam and Plum back checking. Plum and Tam defending. Plum helping out behind the net. Oh. Getting double calls here. Yes, penalty both sides. So should remain 5-on-5. Bong on the face-off back to 10 and over to Bergeron in the right corner. Over to Bong on the curl. And Houston. Back to Tam, left corner this time. Tam, hard pass for Sugachev. And the puck is in the neutral zone. Back for the Wildcats. Bergeron, Tam, Sugachev. Tam, behind the net for Bergeron, other side this time. Quick pass for Houston. Houston off the boards and into the neutral zone. Tam again. Other side for Bergeron, over to Houston off the boards. Bergeron, Sugachev, puck checking. Bergeron, Tam, Stars looking to break out, clearing it. Icing. We might have to get out of the zone there. We'll just regroup. Shot from the point. Dunlop now on the breakout over to Thompson. McDonald on the one-on-one rush. McDonald, ring up line, using the screen. Shot. Blocked and to the right. McDonald, Roberts, battling in the right corner. McDonald taken hard to the board. Good ball. Roberts, Thompson, left side. Dunlop. Roberts sends it back. Down the Wildcat net. Thompson, right corner. McDonald saying hi. McDonald, quick pass in front for Roberts. Roberts spins around for the 5-hole. What a save. Dunlop. Sesk. Roberts. Quick pass to Dunlop on the other side. Dunlop. It's his own. Wildcats recovering, sending in Stars territory. Sesk. Recovering fast. Spins, changing directions along the boards. Right corner for McDonald. McDonald. Roberts. Sesk. Battling in the right corner. Shot blocked by Roberts and over to Thompson. Thompson on the move. Thompson makes some speed. Thompson on the 1-2 with Roberts now. Thompson, quick shot from the left side, just wide. Dunlop keeps it in. Bond and Hatfield now on the attack. Ferguson, Dunlop, Thompson, Bond neutral zone. Bond sends it in. Hatfield chasing. Bergeron intercepts on the Stars' blue line and recovers behind the Crawford net. Bergeron off the boards for Gauthier, or Hatfield. Hatfield, Bond, Gauthier on the 3-on-1. Hatfield, Gauthier. Gauthier in front for Hatfield. Hatfield with a rebound, and for Bond. Save. Nice 3-on-1 there. Nice opportunity. Stars 2-0. Second period, 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second. On. Bootsy, Tam. For the Plum. Plum. Wrist shot blocked in front. Back for Vaughn now in the right corner with Hatfield. Bootsy, neutral zone. Back to Plum. On the attack in the right corner. Physical play in the right corner. Bootsy, behind the net. Houston. And the Wildcats on the breakout on the one-on-one. Tam defending. Plum back checking. Bootsy, Houston. Supporting. Bootsy, Houston. In front of the Wildcat bench. Wildcats from the point. Shot. Save. Crawford. Back to Plum. Plum. Bond hard off the boards. Puck trickles out for Houston. Houston on the one-on-one. Houston going right. Houston cutting to the net. Backhand getting hooked on the wing. Bootsy rebound. Houston with the rebound. Whistle. Houston taking a hit to the face in front of the net. There's going to be a holding call from the Wildcats on Houston there. One more. This will be a Stars power play. Sugachev winning the face-off over to Tam. Plum. Bong got the boot. Rebound in front. Save. Bong got the boot from the face-off because the Stars were slow on the line change. So Sugachev winning it over to Plum and shot on target. All right, Bong back on in the face-off circle. Bong. For Sugachev, puck's cleared out. Crawford playing the puck to her right. Over to Tam behind the net, stopping, changing directions. Tam finding Plum. Quick pass for Houston. Neutral zone. Houston and Bond. Wildcats dump it back in. Plum skating it in. Dumping it in. Line change at the same time for McDonald. Cest. Shot from the point into the right corner. Sugachev. McDonald battling in the right corner. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson from the ringette line. Save. Wildcats. Puck is cleared. 1 more minute left in the Stars power play. Stars completing the line changing. Back to Ferguson, pivoting behind the net. Going for a skate. Ferguson with some time and space. Looking for McDonald. McDonald now. Up the middle. Left side. Back for Roberts. Puck all the way down. Back for Ferguson. 25 seconds left in the power play. Ferguson, McDonald, breakout pass to Thompson. Roberts on the 2-on-2. Thompson, quickly. In front of the Stars bench, back to Roberts. And the Wildcats clearing all the way down. Crawford playing the puck. Long pass by Crawford, center ice for McDonald. Over to Thompson, pumping it in. Penalty over, back at even strength, 5-on-5 hockey. Wildcats on the breakout. Loose puck, tipped in front, save, Crawford. Quick chance by the Wildcats there. That's all for Bootsy off the boards. For Dunlop now in the corner, loose puck in front, save, Crawford. Hatfield. Bergeron at it from the point now. Shea shot from the point. Save and whistle on play. Crawford. loose puck in front, recovered by Gauthier. Gauthier, Hatfield in the neutral zone. Hatfield on the move, left side. Hatfield dumps it in, chasing the puck. Gauthier trailing. Bond staying high. Gauthier off the boards, back to Hatfield. Behind the Wildcat net. Bond, other side, forcing the play back to Hatfield. Wildcats breaking out. Hatfield, Gauthier on the red line, forcing the play, intercepted by Bond. Bond skating in. Bond over the right side. Right corner, shot from the right corner by Bond. Save. Vong wins it over to Houston to Plum on the point. Plum, quick snapshot, tipped by Vong in front. Left side for Sugachev. Houston, Sugachev. Sugachev and Vong. And now Houston in the neutral zone. Wildcats on the attack. Wildcats, left corner, shot wide behind the net. Tam, and Vaughn, quick shot, blocked. Another shot by the Wildcats, save, Crawford. Vaughn over to Sugachev, neutral zone. Sugachev got tied up, still at it with Vaughn. Last minute of play in the second period. Dernière minute de jeu en deuxième période. Plum, D to Tam. Sugachev getting cross-checked in the back. Back to Bong and Houston. Still buzzing in neutral zone. Houston flicks it in. Line change for the Stars. Ferguson intercepts in the neutral zone, sends it back. Roberts chasing, shooting, just high. Back to Thompson, back to Roberts behind the net. Roberts backhand pass in front for McDonald. McDonald with a shot. Save. Great passing. Triangle formation around the Wildcat goalie. Roberts. McDonald in the right corner. Wildcats behind the net. Thompson left side. Stars putting pressure. Closing the doors. Blocking the options. Ferguson on the blue line. For McDonald, who sends it in. Stars up 2-0 after 2 periods. Intermissions are too short, eh? Need more time. I need more time to catch up with the fam. Roberts, Thompson, McDonald, Sesk, Ferguson, and Crawford to start us off for the third period. Stars up 2-0. Roberts now, quickly in the zone. In front of the Wildcat bench, back to Ferguson. Sesk from the neutral zone, dumps it in. Sesk again recovers. Back to Roberts, stops it in, down low, line change. Gauthier off the boards, tied up. Sesk helping out, pushing the puck in Wildcat territory. And the Wildcats send it back. All the way down, icing on the Wildcats. On for Gauthier. Gauthier with Hatfield. Left corner. Bond. Hatfield tied up with Gauthier on the attack. Wildcats breaking out from the other side. Bond neutralizing the attack with Plum. Plum defending behind the net. Bond helping out. Quick pass by Bond for Hatfield on the right count. Hatfield off the boards and into the zone. Stars changing. Back for Bond. Bergeron backhand pass for Hatfield. Off wing. Looking for Subichev. Wildcats on the attack. Bergeron defending nicely. Back to Hatfield. Hatfield is Subichev. Wildcat pass in front, intercepted by Bong. Bong on the move. Bong breaking out. Neutral zone. Pass for Subichev. Bong. Houston. Houston getting a big hit off the bench. Roughing, boarding on the Stars. This penalty for the Wildcats. It's a Stars power play. Bond back to Subichev for Bergeron. Puck trickles out. And the Wildcats on the 2-on-1 rush. Dunlop hits it out of midair, stopping the 2-on-1 pass. Dunlop behind the net, regrouping. Going to the right side, finding Subichev wide open. Subichev on the move. Wildcats getting a bit mouthy off the bench there and getting a warning from the ref. Dunlop. Skating it out on the breakout. Dunlop with some speed. Left side. Dunlop. Off the boards. Drop pass for Thompson. Thompson, ring at line. Thompson, wrist shot. Roberts in front for the screen. Save. Wildcats. McDonald for Roberts on the one-timer. Oh, what a shot. Roberts this time in the corner. Thompson to Ferguson. Bad bounce off the boards. Neutral zone for Sesk. Sesk recovering. Sesk getting it in. Sesk on the attack. Ring out line. Shot. Tied up. Blocked for McDonald. Into the left corner. And the Wildcats up again. Clearing it all the way down. Back to Ferguson behind the net. Ferguson for Gauthier. Gauthier getting it out. Gauthier getting it out. Offside on the play.
Fair and impartial.
Bond. Off the face-off. Looking for Hatfield. And Gauthier on the 2-on-1. Wildcats now sending it back. 10. Bond. Indeed. Insurance goal with the Nets. Wildcats on the 2-on-1 rush. Bond defending. Shot. Save by Crawford. Gauthier. Nice pass for Hatfield up the middle. Wide open in the neutral zone. Hatfield shot from the ringette line. Blocker save. Trickles over the net. Back for Hatfield behind the net. Then flip for Gauthier off the backhand. Tied up. Bond with the rebound. Tam. Back to Plum. On the Stars blue line. Other side for Hatfield. Neutral zone. Hatfield skating it in. Along the boards. Line change for the Stars. Subachev back checking, stealing the puck. Subachev, Bond still at it. On the blue line. With Houston, and the puck is out. Houston, Subachev on the 2-on-2. Houston. Still at it. Loose puck in front for Subachev. Back to Thompson. Dunlop on the attack. Dunlop. This time for Houston. Shot. Save. Bond. Subachev in the left corner. Forcing the play for Dunlop. Shot. Back behind the net now for Houston. And the Wildcats skated out. Wildcats skating it in. Right side. Curling. Backhand pass in front. Intercepted. Long. For Subachev. Subachev from the neutral zone. Stars are changing for Roberts. Doesn't. McDonald recovers in front of the Stars bench. McDonald. Fancy moves. Gets a push from behind over to Roberts. We're still on it. Roberts getting hard to the net. Roberts! Short side! What a goal by Roberts, assisted by McDonald, paying the price. Center ice. Roberts scoring. Top shelf. Short side, where Grandpa stores the premium liquor, the top shelf. Stars up 3-0.
Ain't no liquor more premium than that.
That puck had eyes. What a placement by Roberts. Short side, top corner. Stars up 3-0. 11 minutes left in the game. Bond. Neutral zone with Gauthier and Sesk. Puck high off the glass. Neutral zone. Gauthier battling with Sesk. Over to Ferguson. Over to Hatfield on the other side. Hatfield battling over to Bond behind the net. Bond, Hatfield, back to Bond. Ferguson keeping the puck. Some physical play in Wildcat territory, and now the puck is out, coming in from the right side. Sess defending on the other side. Behind Crawford now. Left corner. Wildcats skating behind the net. Loose puck in front. Shot from the side. Save Crawford and back to Sesk. And Hatfield with some time on the breakout. Hatfield skating right side. Hatfield sends it on net. Chasing the puck. Forcing the play. Whistle. Houston now battling from the corner. Wildcats clearing it. Subicev finding Houston. Houston ring at line shot. Save back for Subicev. Bond over Bond. Wildcats shot from the point. Save. Crawford playing the puck over to Tam. Tam for Subicev, and the puck is out in the neutral zone. McDonald intercepts in the neutral zone, skating in, going in solo against 4 defenders. Roberts arriving. Donald behind the net. Forcing the play. Dunlop sends it back. Back to Thompson. Thompson, high circle. McDonald in front for Roberts. Back to Dunlop. And the Wildcats clearing it. Icing on the play. Roberts dumps it in. Wildcats behind the net. Thompson, Roberts, and McDonald in position. Thompson steals it away on net. Rebound for Roberts. McDonald with the rebound. Quick whistle. What a steal by Thompson. Rebound Roberts. Rebound McDonald. Close, but no cigar. Bond, Boutier, battling in the left corner. Hatfield. Boutier, back to Bond. Wildcats clear it all the way down. Crawford playing the puck. The race is on. Sesk winning it. Behind the net. Sesk over to Bond and Boutier back to Sesk. Boutier, Bond gets it out, looking at Hatfield up the middle. Boutier neutral zone with Bond over to Hatfield and into Wildcat territory. Bond dumps it in. Subicev now pressing. Sesk. Subicev, left corner with Houston. Forcing the play, generating opportunities. Back to Sesk. Back to Bond. Bond. Behind the net for Houston. And the Wildcats break out. Wildcats. Shot. To the right. Wildcats from the point. Shot. Save. Crawford. To the right. Back to Tam on the corner. Roberts forcing the play, putting pressure with McDonald, stealing the puck down low. McDonald in front for Thompson, now in the left corner. Thompson for Roberts. Roberts with a shot. Rebound from McDonald, back to Roberts. Thompson back checking. Plum and Tam defending. Behind Crawford. Plum turns around, changing directions. Needing a better path. Back to McDonald. Tam, other side. Tam, Thompson. Thompson gets it out. Neutral zone, 5 minutes left in the game. Stars up 3-0. Shot from the point, save Crawford and to the right. Plum over to Tam. Tam for Thompson. Thompson, McDonald on the 2-on-2. McDonald, ring out line. Shot, save. Bond recovers in the neutral zone for Dunlop. Dunlop attacking from the left side. Back to Bergeron. Stars territory. Bergeron flicks it up slowly all the way down. Time for Hatfield for the chase. Icing on the play. On for Gauthier. Gauthier gets it out. Gauthier left side. Quick saucer pass for Hatfield. Hatfield. Great opportunity there. Gets taken down. No call. Gauthier in front for the rebound. Rebound Gauthier. Another rebound for Gauthier. Oh, that went out the goal. Stars. Hatfield getting the rebound, assisted by Gauthier. Stars up 4-0. 4 minutes left in the game. Go Stars. Long and Suichat from the neutral zone. Quick shot from the corner. Rebounds for the Wildcats. Save Crawford. Solid. Long again off the face-off. Quick shot. Rebound in front. Save Crawford holding on. A lot of scrambling in front of the net. Frustrations are high. Physicality is high. Crawford making the key saves. On. Subichev. Subichev looking for Houston. Right side, neutral zone. After Bergeron on the blue line. It was a Houston Bergeron freight train in the neutral zone there. You don't want to get in front of that. No. Holding on here. Things are getting intense. Stars needing to be cautious, careful. It's not time to get injured. Wildcats finally getting a call here, I think. Frustrations are running high. Wildcat penalty. Ferguson from the point. Back to Sesk. McDonald. Roberts, left corner. still hungry for the puck. Roberts using the body, protecting the puck, finding McDonald in front for Thompson on the rebound. Back to Roberts, turning around with the slap shot. Save. Roberts, McDonald, in Wildcat territory, back to Sesk. Sesk back to McDonald in high circle. Sesk looking for Thompson in the middle, tied up. Back to Roberts, back to Ferguson. Puck is out. Crawford playing the puck in the right corner. Sesk pinned off the boards, battling for the puck with Thompson. Whistle on play. Bond off the face-off. Lucy off the boards. Back to 10. Wildcats on the point. We'll see Bond still hard at work. Off the boards. Whistle on play. Bond back to 10. Finding Plum. Plum. Cross ice pass for Gauthier on the move. Gauthier to Bond. Bond over to Hatfield on the right side. Cross ice pass for Plum on the move. Plum. Oh, looking for Hatfield. In the neutral zone. Hatfield forcing, chasing. Hatfield still on it. Oh. Another bad call there. Tripping is the call. Great pressure there by Hatfield. Getting called for the penalty though. Stars up 4-0, third period. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Roberts, Bergeron, Dunlop, Houston for the penalty kill. Oh no, we're still at 4-on-4. 4-on-4. Roberts off the face-off for Bergeron. Shot blocked by Bergeron. That's got to hurt. Taking it for the team for Bergeron, and then Houston clearing it all the way down. Penalty over for the Wildcats, so we are now officially on a penalty kill with 1 minute left in the game. Dernière minute de jeu dans ce match. And the Wildcats. High shot over the net. Wildcats. Behind the net. Roberts defending. Roberts tying up her player. Playing the box. Shot. Save. Crawford. .42 seconds left in the game. Stars on the penalty kill. Sugachev wins it back for Dunlop. Dunlop turns around, hard off the boards. At the point, shot in front, blocked by Bergeron. Another quick shot, save Crawford to Bergeron. McDonald hard off the boards, almost out. Back to the point. Another shot from the point for Crawford. Crawford with the save. Wildcats giving it everything they got on the power play. 22 seconds left. Stars. Putting pressure on the point. Back in the corner for the Wildcats on the power play. Loose puck in front. Stopped by Dunlop. Again, shot in front. Another big save. Crawford holding on. Great composure, focus. Crawford locked in till the very end. Suchek. Shot behind the net. Left corner. Bergeron seals it away. Bergeron gets it out of his own. There you have it, folks. Stars win it 4-0 against the Nepean Wildcats. Another very important Playdown win on the journey to the provincials. Shutout for Crawford. Great offense, great defense, great goaltending. Big win. Another important road victory game here in Fairhaven. Please tune in to the STN tomorrow. We're back on tonight. Back-to-back Playdown games back home in Rayfriel against our Stars sister team. It will be a heated rivalry at Rayfriel tomorrow night. Please dial in, tune in. Safe travel, safe drive back home. It's going to be another late night drive. Honey, don't wait up. Merci, bonsoir.